Alright. We're going to start out by testing a few things. Because I installed that thing. There's a new chat. And I think that it should be able to also pick up YouTube chat. Because I did a test. Or like I did a it's a random check. Of like the stream yesterday, and I noticed that there had been 3 messages sent in the YouTube chat, and yeah, it does work. Sick. So I hope I should probably start taking care of actually reading YouTube chat. See, so I did download something called streamer.bot, which seems to be like really good for hooking up stuff locally, because I've been using a browser thing called JChat up until now, and I mean, you never know when that stops working for the on-screen chat. But this has like some neat tricks. I mean, we can bring over my... No, we can't, because you can't see it. There we go. So right now I have Twitch chat and YouTube chat here, or I can send to both. So it shows up in Twitch chat here, and not in YouTube chat. Okay, let's see. Okay, it doesn't say it's monitored. Hold up. Let's remove display capture while I click around here, because there's a few WebSockets things that does exist. It says monitored here. Let's see. Can we... Because YouTube chat is super weird. Since let's see, it's super weird because since it's like YouTube stuff, each stream is its own video and has its own URL and all that. So it's for Twitch, you just like hook up to your Twitch channel, but for YouTube, like here's the a chat window. So you have like all broadcast and then the one that's running right now. And it shows up, but in this monitored thing does not show up in OBS. So yeah, I guess reading is the biggest thing though, like being able to read it. And for at least one stream I'll keep showing both the Twitch chat and the multi-chat in my OBS, just to make sure I'm not missing stuff. I think you can do a lot more with this streamer.bot thing. Oh yeah, let me also add, because surely they have I need to add one more thing. That I have unpaused it, pause it again, close those. There was where you added chat, you could also add events. I'm not sure what events that show up in YouTube. see. Streamer bot Dex. Okay, that doesn't exist. That's hype. Maybe I shouldn't have had this inside the streamer bot event feed. Let's add that as well. Yeah, it has both. So if I, for example, do you have any... If I redeem a skip song, does that show up? Yeah, okay, cool. Sick. Okay, we should be good to go. I changed the arranged music just while doing this because listening to the NES prelude theme is for longer. It's a bit odd, right? Anyways. Oh, redeems also show. Oh, that might be a Twitch chat thing. Okay. The pre-stream things has been done. Okay. I think the only thing we need to, the one thing I should do now is probably go up to the tower in the desert to the east. I guess that's the one place I haven't been yet. Let's make a file 4. I think we faced this enemy before, right? Yeah. Well, we can't go in here. Well, hard stuck. A Tyrannosaur. You have to fly into it? Oh. I guess... Let's see, we have some key items, right? The warp cube. A cube made from multi-hued substance. I guess we'll just run around and see what happens. We had all the magic, right? Think so. There's also this place, right, that we couldn't understand before. We're not allowed to land there, right? Nope. So I guess I have to walk there. And the tile here? No. I guess I have to walk from where I first walked from. I wonder if moving diagonally has any effect on the like encounter rate for whatever reason. Targeting the one in the middle is super difficult for whatever reason. Yeah, we still can't talk to these guys. There's no like special one you have to talk to, and oh, you have the warp cube. Now you know this language. Think there is something like that. Oh. Secret mage store. Are they full life? I think that's this is better. Flare. Interesting. Are there more stuff? Like hidden weapon shops and whatnot in this place? There's nothing, no hole in the wall over there, so... No, it doesn't seem like it is. Alright. Guess it's time to visit everyone. Okay, let's see. Is there any place I haven't been? Like, this place up here feels rather empty, but there's nothing here, right? Northeastern part here doesn't have anything. Not from the looks of it. It does seem like can't land here right now. I mean, I guess it's fast to at least move around and check places now. let's see. I guess we'll... Maybe we can talk to the sages and all that that's in here. That kind of pointed us in the right direction earlier. She just jabs about the Lover Stone. I guess... Yeah, and she jabs about getting the Lover Stone. I don't know if there's any other sage like that that perhaps tells us where we should be going. Cleared out this place completely, right? I mean, there wasn't anything here. It was the fake king that I found the crown for before I found the quest. The dwarves, perhaps? It's so odd to have someone say that they're looking for Levistone and there's no quest for it. Like, there doesn't seem to be any quest to like get it for him or whatever. I mean, we need it for our ship, right? So, makes sense. Oh yeah, I should also check out some other weapon stores. Maybe they have new, like the... Just like how the Black Mage was able to start using other weapons, maybe the White Mage can use other weapons now. I don't think that's the case, but worth checking, right? No, doesn't look like it. Not from this place, at least. It would be nice if they could use a shield, though. Like a buckler or whatever. First place, perhaps? Black crystal shines ominously. The air hanging in the room seems slightly distorted. Kiki! Guess nothing here? Will that survive? Haven't heard anyone say anything about like a warp cube or whatever it's called. Yeah, a cube made of a multi-hued substance, like... Matoya doesn't say anything. Maybe Bahamut, or the dragons in general. You just go and talk to him. Wasn't sure if I'm even able to one-shot those, but apparently I'm mega strong. Was this the one with Bahamut in it? I can't remember. The Northland was filled with beautiful shrines and towering mechanical castles. Because we got the warp cube from a golem, right? That was in a place behind the waterfall. Thanks for that insight, Bahamut. I'm not sure at all where to go. I mean, I guess the question mark that remains is how to get into, like, learn this language of the Lufenians. I guess we'll just talk to everyone here, see if there is anything. Because it feels like I've, like, done this place quest. There was a scholar studying the Lufenian language, but I can't seem to recall his name. Have you seen any scholars? This is the guy who stole the ferry, I guess? Yeah. Yo, ferry. There's nothing here. A scholar learning the Lufenian language, that would be helpful, right? can land there, right? For whatever reason. Seems like there's nothing here. This place also feels like it's done. This part of Final Fantasy games has certainly become a bit smoother. Actually tell you where to go. And not just restore the crystals to Grace. Or maybe Sage Lucan. Is Sage a scholar? I don't know. I guess we can go and talk to the old people over here. Double check this guy. Oh. See if they say anything new. I guess the wind is what's left. Whatever that would mean. Let's go and talk to this guy over here. I don't think he says anything of value, but you know, yeah. Well. Surely it's not down by the mermaids or anything like that. I guess this guy over here doesn't have anything. I still only has the tonics and drinks. And these feel like a waste. I wish I could land a bit closer to this place. So I think I talked to everyone in there. I guess it's worth another try. We've done that. Race known as the Sky People used a language called Lithenian. My brother Un would always tell me how we figured out how to speak it if we only had the Rosetta Stone. It might be there's an NPC that looks the same as this guy in the like northeastern village. I guess that might be his brother. That was the exit. The Rosetta Stone though. I mean, I think I talked to him and it's not like the warp cube has done anything. Maybe I missed to pick up an item in the... like down in the underwater place. I hope that's not the case because I mean, there's still the like chest that I haven't been able to open in the mermaid village. There's nothing more here, right? one of these bats will be useful, I'm sure of it. I'm fairly sure there's nothing more here, but I guess we can... Oh, that was tankier than I thought. Guess it doesn't hurt double checking this place. The other option is to go down in the water again. Ugh. Is this? I think these can honestly game over at any point. Like if they only need to hit 4 gazes, it's over. I don't think I have game over yet though. Bucket. Holy! Oh, Pyra. Got out first. So this is where we got the warp cube from. And it doesn't do anything else. But I can't see anything else in this cave. Wow, that's a worthless level up. Like, it doesn't continue on the other side or anything like that. Not that there's anything to, like, go for. I was thinking, like, can you access the lake above the waterfall? But there's nothing to go for there. Or at least not visible. Yet another worthless level up. There's nothing here. Where are we going then? I'm running out of options, and I don't want to cheat one more time during this. I mean, during this playthrough, like, it really sucks, but I mean, I also want to like continue, right? That is a good level up, holy. Mm-hmm. Looking for a scholar. Another option would perhaps be that there is, like, in the trial place where we got the rat's tail, there might be like one teleporter that puts us somewhere completely different. Yeah, so I was thinking about, is this guy? Like, he has the same sprite as the one in the Western Village, and talks about having, he asked if you have visited and all that, but we have, and we also don't understand a thing. This is a suspicious lake. Maybe there's something else in this desert. Let's see, is there anything? Okay, so you see my cursor, right? Yeah, I was thinking about, like, here's the water shrine, here's the earth shrine, fire shrine, which means that this should, like, if we have a square here, like, this should be the wind shrine up here. These are super tanky and hurt a lot. So, like, this place up here makes sense to be where we should be heading next, but from the looks of it, we can't enter it. So it could be something else. And the shrine we're actually looking for is somewhere else, like just some random... Oh, isn't this like Giga dangerous? These are just Barettas though, I think that's a lower level, yeah it is. Still pretty strong, to be honest. There doesn't seem to be anything here, so... Has to be somewhere else. You would think that, like, the wind shrine, since the water shrine was underwater, maybe the wind shrine is further up into the air or something. But even like, you can't run into this tower with the airship or anything like that. This is just yeah, that thing. I'm rapidly getting to the point where I'm all out of ideas. Because we also went back in and talked to the mermaids and they didn't really add anything. There was the one mermaid that said that she saw someone, somehow a mermaid saw someone enter this tower. How she saw that? I don't know. She had a very good pair of eyes. So, any other key items we have? We also have the loot. I don't think we've found a use for that yet. But all the other things, except the warp cube, we've used. Warp cube. I mean, it would make sense if you use this to warp into some place. But from where? These places doesn't make sense either. Like there's not a single place where I have felt like, oh, there's more to discover here. Did I just look it up? It would suck to do that though. Yo, are these guys saying different stuff? Oh, she isn't. You can just go there for kisses. It can shatter the gateway of evil. Okay. We just have to find the gateway of evil then. Those are open. This is also the biggest debate ever. The dancing girl in town knows many odd bits of information. If you find yourself astray, try talking to her. She may know something that can put you back on course. So it's like, it sounds like you should be able to talk to her and just get to know a bit more where you're supposed to go. But she doesn't say anything. She might have said something earlier, I guess, but not anymore, because I guess this is the only, yeah, hi there, my dancer, what's that? You wanna dance with me? Hee hee! I don't know what else to tell you. How about that dance? What did you say? And that's, I think she had something to say in the past that I just missed. Okay, so when I didn't know what to do with the Levistone, it was just to get down here. I mean, there has to be something in the Lufenian village, because that's the only place I haven't done anything yet. It has to be like you have to talk to someone 18 times and whatnot. I don't know, like it's... I'm at a complete loss here. Let's just move in here and we can absorb the language over the course of like the next 15 years or so. Because they all say the same. It's like you can't enter any of these houses from the looks of it. Out of the way. It's nothing. You gotta talk to everyone. I mean, sure is this place, but that's just a vendor. They don't say anything. They know American. don't know anything. Like, what else could there be? The dwarfs don't say anything. I don't have the adamantite. I don't know where to use the loot. I don't know where to use the warp cube. This village says nothing. The elf says nothing. The sage says nothing. Matoya says nothing. These guys say nothing in Cornelia. The pirate place doesn't say anything. The Crescent Lake doesn't say anything. These guys don't say anything. I can't remember the name. The dragons don't say anything. There's a chest remaining down here. That guy doesn't say anything. That doesn't have anything. I don't know if I missed anything here. I can't enter here. What do I do? It's like such a loss to like look this up and not figure it out myself, but I honestly have no clue what to even look for. Like, I have the key item warp cube, but the key item was so like random. You can walk with the right analog stick for whatever reason, I just realized. My idea was to turn off encounters while I just walk down here and have a look-see. I suppose there could also be like hidden islands or something in the ocean. That is not uncommon in Final Fantasy games. You'd think I would have run into it by now. That's the case. Do we just go down to the mermaids again? It's super weird that this exists. What's more painful, going down to the mermaids again, or looking up where to go? I think it's the latter, or the former. Let's call it like Final Fantasy Warp Cube. Okay, that is for later. I should have a Rosetta Stone from the looks of it now. Okay, so we need the Rosetta Stone, and it is in the... I had the worst outcome. I looked it up, and it turned out to be the place I needed to go anyway. This today? Yeah. Stream number 4 as well. Let's refill our magic. So it was an item I missed down there. I haven't read where to find it though, so guess we just go down there. Move! At least the music down there is good. How is this? We can do like a mix-up since we're revisiting a place. Let's just have the new music for a bit. I might have regretted this decision. If this music is not popping off in 10 seconds, I'm switching. It was okay. It was pretty okay. Just down? I mean, we've gone up twice. Yeah, I disabled encounters. Let's punish myself because I looked this up. I don't know about this music. I wonder, like, I don't know the first thing about making music. I wonder how difficult it is to do rearrangements like this. Because, like, these songs are of course made to run, like, they are made for the NES, right? So I'm trying to like replicate them with a newer style, just like sounds wrong. I think it's not one. I think it's one of those things where it's not like bad arrangements or anything. It's just that it doesn't work with like if it's not running on with the NES sound. $769. Is that the highest we get? I mean, if I want to see high damage numbers, I can just inflate them a lot. I can just cast Temper and Haste, and it's like 3 times the damage or something. Still good experience here, so not the worst. I wonder what I missed. Yeah, region 10 and I'll deal 430 damage to you. I suppose it's just a chest somewhere that I missed. Has to be, right? Unless it's the chest at the very top that I couldn't reach, that I know exists, but... I mean... Let's just go down first here. Shrine level 2, or it's a room down here. Those are taken. It's gonna be fun, like getting on to Final Fantasy 2 and 3 and see like the improvements they've made to the game. Because this what we're experiencing right now is certainly like part of the game is old kind of thing. In here. It doesn't help like the encounter rate being like way too high. This is still a really good experience. Did I check this room? I suppose this guy doesn't drop it, but let's make sure. That's a nice level up. Everything the red mage could ask for. White mage, more int, more agility. 1 strength for the black mage, that's nice. Since they are using a lot of auto attacks. I call them. Okay, let's continue this way. I wonder if it's just something in the boss room that I missed. I don't think the mages can kill one of these without some real crits from the black mage. Unfortunately, mistargeted there. I don't think they could have killed him anyway, but you know. Let's go to the bathroom. Be right back. I'm sure it's in here. What's wrong? I wish I could, like, somehow turn the white mage more into combat, so they just like AFK click circle a few times with these battles. Because now they might overkill, depending on the order they decide to run in. I guess if the black mage hits hard enough, it's alright with 3 monsters. think it was a pretty high roll from the Black Mage. This the place? Any Rosetta Stones here? I think the Scorpius has less life, right? 41. Yeah, it's 209 damage. Oh, it's fine. This is the boss room, I think. Oh, it's 206 and died to that? Huh. There's nothing in here, at least. Huh. We can go back up here. Let's do some encounters off, because this is getting ridiculous. I need to like run around and look for stuff. I don't think it's here. Maybe this has a top. Like the mermaids. In the chest I don't know how to get to. Like it's a chest I haven't looted, so there's something I've missed there for sure. This place only has 3 rooms, right? And they're all empty? Yeah. Or did I check this room? I've done at some point in my life. I want to check where it is as well. That is so lame. Is it hidden? Secret Rosetta Stone? It's no like floor that breaks or anything in this room. Nope. This was also nothing. I think this is back to the starter level now, yeah. pretty sure I checked all these rooms out when I first got here. There's nothing in them anyway, so I suppose I did. This has to be it. Nope. Now we're at the very top here with all the mermaids. This is not an area that's hostile. Oh, is this the place? This loops? Okay, yeah, it's an NES game after all. Diamond gloves. There it is. Okay, we found it. It was in this chest. And diamond helm. I think the ribbon is probably still better. Well, we got the thing. I did not notice this like small passage before. So let's head out of here. Encounters are on again. I need the punishment for not missing that. So I guess we head over to the village with the guy in. Either that or we go directly to the... I mean, we need to stop by close to the village anyway to walk to the village where we can't understand them. One thing that would be nice is that if you have preemptive, they just did all one attack or something, so you can like get rid of those fights super quick. But maybe they should make those fights more interesting and have less of them instead. Alright. Does this guy say anything else now? You have the Rosetta Stone? You must take it to my brother Un immediately. Yeah, so it's over to that village then. Let's restore stuff. And then we'll head over there. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. How can I still be humming along with that song after all this time in the world map? I guess this is the guy that's over here. No? But they look the same. Maybe let's head down to the village at least. Maybe there's something over there. I don't know where Un would be. Or Unne or whatever you want to pronounce it. Let's try Holy. Sick. Yeah, this doesn't seem to work, so I guess we have to find someone. Was it the guy by the fountain in that village? Like the top left part? There has to be someone in this village at least, because all the others are... I mean, it makes sense, right? Because everyone that's not on this continent don't know about this village. Because they can't ship or something. There's no ports here, so it's impossible to get here. Cruise ship. Just like real life. This is how we know how Vikings flew to America. Okay, let's see. I think there's a guy up here, right? That also jabs about this. No, he just says he was a scholar, but I remember his name, but I don't need his name, I need his location. There's never anyone in the inn or something, right? Or you can... What was this guy, but... Guess you can't use key items, right? Unless there's a like a... Oh, this guy? Legend says the sky people will soar through the sky and build castles above the clouds. Yeah, but how can you speak to them? You didn't say where it was, right? And I just missed it. Land so far away. Taking my brother Un immediately. I mean, it doesn't say anything. This is... Where is your brother? Tell me. I can't remember anyone presenting themselves as Un either. I suppose... Like maybe one of the cities down here has some guy in them. Let's see. There's like no one in this town. Mostly guards. Doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, I think I think the elves are very unlikely to have any information. Let's see, is there an NPC I missed? Can you go there? I guess you can. Did I ever do this? Apparently not. Some outdated gear? Hell yeah. What about this guy? Nope. I don't think these even matter. There's so few NPCs in this game, but still, like, can't find you to talk to. Maybe it's in this town over here, because I don't think his brother is a dwarf. Bit of a racial profiling there, but you know. Oh, is that him, perhaps? Yeah. Hold up. This is the Rosella Stone. This makes it possible to decipher Lufenian. Yes, of course. That's what it was. It all makes sense. Here, allow me to express my gratitude by teaching you Lufenian. I wish my Japanese teacher could do that to teach me Japanese too. There. Now you can speak Lufenian too. And then he just returns to being an NPC. Or I guess he always was, but you know. Okay, so now we should be able to talk to them. To have encounters off. I'm fluent already. We are the Lufenians, the descendants of the race that once lived among the clouds, the Sky People. You couldn't have like they made up Lufenians, but you couldn't call them something other than Sky People. You use a vessel you call an airship. Was built by one of our ancestors and named by the name of Sid. Cinema. We have a legend that has been passed down through many generations. According to this legend, 400 years after the fall of the civilization in the sky, warriors bearing light will come forth to save our people. The light bearers, then the legend is true. The castle that floats high above the clouds was once the home of our ancestors. The Mirage Tower is the gateway to that castle. We came to believe there was another entity controlling the four fiends. To ascertain its location, we sent out 5 warriors, but much time has passed since we heard from them. I hope no harm has befallen them. We placed our last hope in the 5 warriors we sent out. It's been said that they fell victim to the curse of the fiends and were turned into bats. Huh. There's way more bats than that, than 5. They all say Kiki, so I guess that's their life now. Before you leave, legendary warriors, take this chime with you. It will grant you passage into the Mirage Tower. Tiamat blocks the power of wind, the source of the sky people's strength. We struggle for our very lives with Tiamat, the fiend of wind. Our power was not enough. To this day, her lair remains in the castle. In the sky, the flying fortress. Talk to the rest of them as well. 400 years ago, we built a civilization of the highest order, even beyond the skies we reached. However, it was not but history now. That is not but history now, okay. This world is composed of 4 forces: fire, earth, water and wind. Of these, we show greatest prowess with the power of wind. High in the sky we set the castle afloat in that azure sea of stars. The flying castle floats in a blue sea of stars beyond the sky. The sky people would pass on their memories from one generation to the next through rituals. But 400 years is a very long time, and those memories have begun to fade. Could the mechanical beings our ancestors created still function? Yeah, I guess it's time for the tower then. Get me out. Ice storm! Storm, earth, fire, heed my call. Okay, I guess we park here and start moving it over here. Okay, make sure we are fully healed up. I'm probably a bit too strong right now. We'll see, but we did have to do a lot of fighting to find the Rosella Stone and all that. Mirage Tower. Oh, that's a massive amount of things. Chimeras. Let's see. How dangerous are they? Less than 500 HP at least? Stamina. Healing Helm. A helm that casts heal when used. Like good or anything? Ah. Oh, these are super weak. It's good to know that, because I think the Medusas can stone you. Giga level. Same here. Vorpal sword. A very sharp crescent blade. But it's worse. Can someone else use it? Maybe it's like a thief weapon or something. Oh, that's a big level. Aegis shield. Guards against stone and poison. No one else can use it, right? I mean, the ribbon should do the same thing, right? So, guarding against an element should be better. But the ribbon does that too. I think that's enough, yeah. It's not far from though, 2 white mage hits. That's enough. Used to be box at the top here. Then it's a guy here. Master, we have waited so long. I don't see any more chests here. I guess we'll head out from this inner room again. Be right back. I need to get some water. Boa. Wonder if there's anything on the outer side. Ah. We miss it, we miss it. Blue dragon. Xbox 360 game just attacked us. Place it. I hope there's not like a formation of like 4 of those dragons, because that could be like actually scary. Or 9. Okay. I guess we can go all the way to the top now, so just make sure we're not missing stuff. There's a door down there. As per usual, the encounter rate is encountering. Preempted. Nice. Force hammer. I mean, more damage on the white mage is always nice. College. Sunblade. Dragon mail. Guards against fire and ice. Effect against undead. I think we'll put it on this guy, because it's a straight upgrade, right? The defender is really good, accuracy wise. Seems like the four samurai that did like a special animation and all. I think so. We cleared the third shrine, and this is the fourth of the four shrines, so it should be like the last shrine, and I guess it's a final dungeon of some sort. Maybe this is the final dungeon, I have no clue. Like, I wouldn't be too surprised if I complete the game today. But we'll see. If it happens, it happens. How's retail treating you? Do you have a house of your own now? Our friend left on a journey to the west. He took the warp cube and went to see our master. I have the warp cube now. Garage tower, third floor. There's an evil guy here. I know this because I'm the good guy. Is this a blue dragon? Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky to take you to the flying fortress. Banger. Earth Medusa. As opposed to... Why is the Earth Medusa up in the sky and normal Medusas are not? Okay, I just got an achievement that is travel to all the locations, so I guess this is the final area. The chest contained Razer, the computer peripheral company. Is it awful? A Death Knight. Oh, actually dealt damage. It's been a while. See if we can take out the Death Knight quickly. Sandworm in the sky. Protect ring and healing helm. I have both of those already. I think everyone's using a protect ring already. Oh, is this a, like... I need to use... I mean, I need to use magic of some sort, but I guess we have to find out which one. Fire seems to work fine. That's a rubbish level up on the Black Mage. The encounter rate is so higher, I don't have time to listen to the music. Another rubbish level up. I have 500k now. When am I going to use all this money? This is a formation and a half. Holy. Speaking of, let's see if we can just like take care of this so they don't flare all of us. The Ether is cheaper. Okay, let's check out the side rooms here. Don't know if the white mage and black mage are able to kill these. Let's see. Yeah, they're still like the Medusas still have like no HP. Another ribbon, nice. I'm going to have ribbons on everyone. It's a bit annoying that you have to like use magic for these, but I mean, I can't save all the Ethers for Final Fantasy 2. Black robe. A robe that guards against ice and time irregularities, cast Blizzara when used. I mean, it's just a straight upgrade. Not being able to be slowed is a good thing. And the white robe. A robe that guards against fire and instant death. It's a crystal here. Or something. Ooh, you obtain an Adamantite. The dwarf wanted that. I guess I have to go out to do that? I mean, surely we should do that. Because he said something about crafting a good weapon, so... it should be worth it. It's a bit of pain of moving out though, but I mean, I want to complete the quest. College and the Mithril Helm. Yeah, let's head out and go deliver that Adamantine. If we can even... I hope we can leave. We'll see. These ribbons are really paying for themselves. I mean, I didn't even pay anything for them, but being able to not be poisoned always is pretty nice. this guy's back. Ambushed by 9 of them. I think they're pretty strong against ice. Let's see, I think it was just down to the right. Was all the way around. Guardian. These are pretty strong. Or a bit strong at least. They dealt 2 damage instead of 1. Easy achievement, level 50 for all my heroes. True that. It's out this way. But they're from hell, so you never know how hounds look down there. Okay, let's see. Can I enable timestamps on this? Yes. 24 hours, hide seconds. Perfect. I'm pretty sure we will be giga over-leveled and whatever boss they throw at me won't be that difficult. Okay, we're out. Let's go talk to the dwarf. I didn't get an encounter on the way. It's a Christmas miracle. Oh, the dwarf is up here. Is this adamantite? Boots, I'll use this to make you the finest sword you'll ever wield. Done. In all my years, I've never crafted a finer sword. Go on, take her. She's yours. You obtained Excalibur. So, if you don't have someone who can use swords, what then what? Can everyone use it? Like, if you don't have a warrior with you, like, this is a waste of time? Okay, let's blast. Hell yeah, 1115 damage. Okay, let's head for an inn just to like restore MP and all that. We did use a few. What's my item situation? I mean, we're coming up to the final place. Let's just fill out every fucking item slot or something. Potion vendor. I want the strongest potions or whatever it is, the meme is. Okay, maybe not. Oh yeah, fuck it. Remedies as well. Everyone get in here. Can I afford? Hell yeah. All the cottages as well. Okay, 99 all items. Well, of the items that you can buy, I still have X potions and elixirs. And a dry ether. I think I'm ready. Let's fly over there and then save. Why can't all floors be like this? Just had Thunderbolt, did it? 420 damage. In before there's some other item I need to pick up here and then move out with. If that's the case, I think it's skip encounter time. You can probably just go up here and then directly down, I suppose. So we cleared out this area. Flying Fortress, floor 3. From this observation window, you can look out on the entire world. The entire world? The observation window looks out upon the world. The four forces of fire, earth, water, and wind appear as mist converging on a single point. A point at the center of the four altars. This must be the location of the Chaos Shrine. The entire world! I think this animation is not on the NES version. Ilara. What a combat master. Ambushed. Protect cloak. The shield? Oh, everyone can use one. I guess the black mage gets to use it because it has the lowest amount of life by quite a big margin by this point, so... Also, giving me clothes at this point. This is the first set of armor you start with. Vampire Lords. Analyzing Tiamat. No known weakness. I suspect he has the shared weakness of taking damage until he dies. A lot of monsters have that weakness. Is the boss fight or something? No, it's just things. Do they all say the same thing? Looks like it. Another rubbish level up, hell yeah. 2 rubbish level ups, I guess +1 stamina isn't bad. If I knew what that stat even did. It's a good level up though, strength and intellect on the red mage. $900 life now on my warrior. Gold needle. Sasuke's blade? Is Sasuke from Boruto's dad? Small katana used by a ninja. We don't have any ninjas with us. I guess that's the best weapon a thief can have, because I guess they turn into ninjas when they level up. I guess monks doesn't have any best weapons, because there are no monk weapons. There's like a pair of nunchakus in the first village or something, but I think that's like a joke that you shouldn't use weapons on monks. Let's see, I think this area cleared, right? A fire hydrant again. Yeah, let's head up the next floor. Oh, it's up here. Maybe fire was a bad idea, because these use fire themselves. Oh, I guess they use thunder too. Okay, what? Where do we go first? Right is always right. These are a bit stronger. Quite a bit stronger. The soldiers, I guess, are the next level ones. Is this one of those? Yeah, it is. It seems like this room is looping. Right, we just come back down to the previous place, right? If we go... Yeah, okay. So we go straight up. Because this is like, if there's a order here that I need to like go in, I do not know it. Yeah, this is the turns here. Have I learned an order at some point in this game? I don't think I have learned anything like that. Should I have learned it on the way up, perhaps? Let's just see, like, walk randomly, I guess, until we perhaps find something. I found something. This points upwards. How are you supposed, like, this looks the same, like the thing looks the same as the one that goes down. This apparently goes up. Okay, yeah, I sure solved that puzzle. How is my bot not catching that? Oh, they've changed domain, I guess. Is my bot not running? I have to look into that at some point. Alright. Okay, let's see. It's fight time. The Lich, Marolith, the Kraken. You have defeated 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. Who is you? All the better. May the image of Tiamat, the fiend of wind, be the last to burn in your eyes. No. Oh, hold on. Was that just one target? Oh, it is. Let's see how much damage we can do with our warrior. Poison gas. Luckily I didn't get poisoned on anyone. I don't think I need to be like giga buff. "16 attacks. This becomes stupid after a while. $1,661 damage. I did some crits, I suppose. Final crystal. Has been restored. Okay, let's head out and go to the middle, I guess. I think I know this part from a video I saw, that it's back to where the first dungeon is. And I mean, it's in the middle, right? It's either that or Matoya. We might be done with the video game after that. Let's rest up to make sure we have all the MP. I also realized that my warrior has MP now, so maybe they can learn some magic, like the lower ones. I don't know why they would get MP otherwise. If we go in here, can we learn stuff? Nope. White magic, perhaps? Oh, they can learn white magic. I mean, why not? I don't think I'm ever going to use it, because I don't think using anything over dealing 1k damage is useful. I think it's over here, right? Thing is, yeah, more or less ready. The Chaos Shrine. Zombies. You focus the light of the four shining crystals, fire, earth, water and wind, on the black crystal. The flow of time surges and space begins to warp. Just one step forward and you will travel back 2,000 years in time. Chaos Shrine. Oh, it's like fixed now. Is there anything in the rooms to the different corners? Chaos! Okay, there's a stair up there, or down there. Purple worms? The worst kind of worm. Stairs up. In the top right. It flees. It was having less than 7 HP. Okay. Seems like there's also stairs down in the top left. But I can't oh, it's probably like you go up, then over, and then down, and then up again, and all that. So like you just need to go into one corner and then start from there. Oh, this also goes down. What is this party? This might be one of those that are worth using magic on. Like 8 golems. Just holy those. 3k experience each. That's a lot. There's nothing down here? Or maybe we need to get something down or someone else and put it there. There's no door or anything. Okay, let's head over to the other corner. Wasting magic here. I only have 99 ethers. Okay. Is there enough? There's a door in the middle, but I guess we go up. Okay, we're at the top. 7 Black Knights, eh? Let's make sure they don't play. Rubbish level up. Decent level up, I guess. My black mage is now 50 smart. A singular point of damage has been taken. Is this where we're going? Oh, there's 2 chests in here, I guess, so... Death Eye. Preemptive. Easy. A singular point of experience. Thank you, game. Right, Ether. And then the elixir. Green dragons? The eco-friendly dragons? Okay, I don't know what's coming up here. Let's use a Hilara and a Kiora on you, and then we Ether. I guess I was using the loot. It'd be real fun to arrive here without having the loot, which I just got by random when talking to Sarah or whatever after doing the first quest. Okay, where am I going now? Probably this place, right? So we should be in the... Okay, it's just flipped around or something. Doesn't seem to be too many like treasures in this place. See if the red mage can finish them off with Blizzaga. Because the red mage is not going to use magic anyway. I mean, again, we have 90 ethers or whatever. That's not even enough. But I guess the black mage has to be the one dealing damage to these guys. It seems to have like a really huge randomness factor to them. Because sometimes you hit for like normal damage almost, and sometimes you hit for 5. Maybe they just roll like 1 to max damage, something like that, against not like attacks. Nice up. Level up. Nice level up. And a nice level up. I really like seeing strength. Since we're mostly auto-attacking in this game. Look at Flarum. Maybe that's a bit overkill. Is it in down here? 7 Earth Medusas. They're fairly weak though, so maybe we can just do this. Let's just use all magics. And hope they don't all get to attack first. Deal like no damage though, so maybe it's fine. I'm just afraid of being petrified. It's not down here. $13.30. There's a lot of crits in that one. Give a lot of experience at least. There's an orb on this stair. And I know what orbs mean. It means materia. It's the first boss again. Wonder if he's stronger. It doesn't look like it. Gets more life at least. Do you take any damage, really? Not really. We just move around to the next one, I guess? However we do that, but... How does this place work? Oh, there's a door here. That will do it. That was much easier than I expected it to be. I expected it to be some sort of puzzle, but yeah, you just walked around. Alright. Next boss. Let's see, high potion. It's a bit of a gauntlet, this one. I don't think I ever realized what this guy does, but because he just died so quickly. Let's go for the highest damage number. a temper haste on the warrior. Maybe we can one-shot there. Apparently she uses death. I don't think I have time to even fully buff. But in theory there should be lots of damage right now. Let's do a Hilara. Oh, Hilaga? Yeah. Yeah. Like, it feels like these guys have like 4k health or something. 3.5 to 4k. So if I just buff the warrior, he just wins before they get to play. It's a lot of doors in this place. See. Guess we need to pass through here. Lucky number 7s. Oh, wrong game, I guess. Yes, that we need to go to the bottom right. Just ornaments, I guess. I mean, we're restoring stuff anyway, so I guess we can just like throw out some spells here. Especially, I mean, only works here. Let's see if we get to attack before one of them. Fortunately, the red mage doesn't do enough damage. Maybe we can hold them. Here we go. Enough. The Kraken. Guess we just use the same strat as always. $411 damage, eh? Of course, the white mage gets to go first. I was expecting him to take some damage first. No shock? You don't. Here we go. Third boss down. So I guess just Tiamat and then whatever the final boss is. The minimap is giga cheats on this map. Wow. What's this guy? Oh, Iron Golem. It's a even stronger one. Only missing the Blood Golem from the Flame Golem, I guess, from Diablo 2. These guys don't deal enough damage to take this one down. Lots of experience. Do we... I can't see it being worth using magic, but we can, I guess we can flare them. That works. If he gets to go first, of course. Everyone levels up. Let's make sure we are a bit more healthy. Masamune. A legendary katana without match. I mean, we have Excalibur on the warriors. I guess Masamune can go on the red mage, and it has 69 attack, and that is pretty nice. The worst part is that I now believe I have missed an item somewhere. Let's see how much damage this is. 781. And then... Come on, Masamune. 743. It's really good damage then. Vampires should be undead, right? They sure are. I guess top right is where we're going? Yeah, here we are. Three, two, two. Let's see. Let's Ether up. Just to make sure we're ready for this. It's Tiamat again, so... We already did 500 damage, okay. Maybe I was just lucky. Okay, we're ready. Oh, it's way more life this time around. Sick. But not enough when I deal like over 2k damage per turn. 2.5k with flare. Okay. I guess this is the final place then. Sure looks like it. It's the bad guy. I'm the good guy. Do you remember me? I was once the most renowned knight of Cornelia. Oh no, it's the first boss. 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garland. Oh, you did defeat me then, but the 4 great forces saved me by sending me back through time. Once here, I sent the 4 fiends into the future, where they shall once again use the 4 great forces to send me into the past. It's fucking stupid, I love it. In 2,000 years, I remember none of this. But I will be reborn again here. So even as you die again and again, I shall return. Born again into this endless cycle that I have created. Chaos! Oh, really? It deals damage. Why am I always one turn late? He hits, I cast Protect. He casts Magic, I cast UV0. Flare? That's my attack. Whoa. One of my spells fall off? Hold on. Haste, Temper, Protera, Invisira. Why is this another... I don't know. Let's do that, just in case. I think... yeah, null death, but I think my white mage already has it. Okay, missed on everyone but the black mage. Good shit. Ow. Let's see, I guess we'll cast Holy. Crit. And stunned him. Emperor Protera. Does it say the stun? Paralysis, yeah. Let's hope this cleanses it. Ow. It didn't die. That's big. This guy has so much more health than anything else. Let's see. Are we looking? Do we need to like save our holies? Not really, we have a ton of them. Cyclone? This guy has the most HP, what the hell? The other guys are just giga pushovers compared to this guy, what the hell? Let's cure... I'm on my last flare. Bizarre is whatever. He doesn't die. One MP. Restoring MP in battle is awful. What the hell? Okay, we need to... That is something we need to know. What can we do with that? I mean... I guess we can like... No lull doesn't make a difference really. Well, I'm out of flares. Hopefully... this works. We did it! Phase 2. Where's the Latin music? Latin lyrics in the NES game. I have become the Final Fantasy. I have to let this text go a bit before I read it because it's so slow. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. The light of the four crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. But magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters had run rampant as the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, who's that? And even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever, but the bravery of four young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the four endured, for breaking the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on. Fuck. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. And now the return is upon us. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended. The power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. Aww. For you are the warrior who crossed time. You are the bringer of light. Oggy. Hell yeah. I finally beat Final Fantasy. It's been one of those, like, I should go back and play this at some point. And I mean, it was pretty fun. Like, I talked about. It's a bit crude, right? I mean, it's to be expected from a million-year-old game. Like the newer Final Fantasy games, like the PlayStation era and all that, like they of course lead you on way better than this game does. Like you have to just go to places and hope that that's where the content is or where the story progresses or something, and sometimes you just need to talk to someone at some point. Like it's a bit just here and there. All the storylines of course also very, very short due to the probably very small amount of text they could get into this game at the time. But it's fun. Like it's what, like the first draft of up until like 2001 what would become my favorite series of games. So you see some real cool stuff here. And I don't know how different this was from Dragon Quest, because I haven't played that. But yeah, it's a good game. I enjoyed it. Of course, yeah, it would be cooler if there was more things to do with like the character classes and everything. But that is something that they added in later games, and I guess that is also on the horizon, playing the Final Fantasy 2, 3, 4, and 5. Maybe not back to back, but probably pretty soon with the second game. Might take a day or two to stream some Deadlock. Being itching to play a bit more. It's pretty cool though that like this game was like, what is it, 16 hours, 15-16 hours long, I guess. 20? Like, isn't that kind of unheard of? Like a 20-hour long NES game. Maybe people spent 20 hours playing some of the fucking games back then, like with the stupid ass like difficulty levels and everything. But like if you like, there's so much fun watching speedruns of NES games, because they're always like, oh, 15 to 20 minutes long. Of course using bugs and all that, but NES games weren't very long. So yeah. Why is there a billion people in this remake? I guess one of the things that I really would like, I think this is like my something that I would like to see for every re-release, is that they just have the original game in them. Like, that's the best part, I think, about Final Fantasy Tactics Remake, that you buy the Final Fantasy Tactics Remake and then you just get the original game. Like, it's just there. Like, it should be what's called, like, almost trivial to introduce, like, to just add a very basic NES emulator and just put the ROM of the first game in this. Just put all the versions as well. Like, it's literally like 2 megabytes of data, if that. I think that would be nice. It would also be really nice to have about like an original graphics mode, just like to have the original music, because the spell effects, I mean, they look kind of okay and all that, but they are obviously like modern. Like they look like something from a Game Boy Advance or something. And it really like doesn't fit well with the rest of the game, and like the whole game looks a bit RPG Maker like. Which it might be better looking than the original, but I think that it would be nice to like preserve the exact NES version. And I mean, it's been a bunch of remakes of this game, right? So it would also be... yeah, it would also be nice to get the stuff from previous remakes. Like the... Why not... Maybe they have it, but like just an option to toggle on the PlayStation 1 FMV cutscenes that they made 30 years ago. The only way to go from here is probably up. We can't go further down. This is as far down as we're getting with Final Fantasy. We can only go up to the second game, which I've heard is a divisive one. Like, it has a scuffed ass combat system from what I heard, but it also has like something that this game doesn't, which is characters in the story. Because like the characters you create, they're just like I mean, not nameless, you literally give them a name. That's the only thing they have. They're just a name with a class. So, but Final Fantasy 2 actually has like actual characters, as far as I know. So that would be interesting to see like how that works out. It's going to be interesting though, like playing through Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, and then going to 4, which is like a huge step towards what Final Fantasy was in the 90s. How many people have been working on this game? Manage a tabletop game? What tabletop game? Everyone has been in the same room as the game code or anything else has been in these credits. And their significant others. Local heroes worldwide. That's not very local. I guess these are just like a bunch of like, yeah, localization stuff. I think this is the original credits, right? Or no, it's not. Uematsu is not in them. That's also like I think that it should almost be forced that the first credits of a remake should be the original team, because I don't know if the first game even had like proper credits, because back then there was lots of like nicknames and all that in video game credits, so there's a lot of people that has gone uncredited for stuff, and that's pretty sad. The end. Save complete. Yay! Prophecy foretold. Defeat chaos and restore peace to the world. That's an achievement. So yeah, I guess we'll call it here. Good shit. And I guess some deadlock tomorrow, or maybe directly right into Final Fantasy 2. We'll see what I feel like doing. Thanks for watching anyway. Take care.